It is 2025 and print on demand is absolutely booming. But here's the thing. Most people are struggling to make it work because of one single reason. They're not selling the right products. That means they're selling in oversaturated niches, they have low profit margins, and they're barely making any sales. Now, I don't want that to be you. So that's why in this video, I'm gonna go over with you 5 of the best print-on-demand products to sell in 2025. These are products that are already making millions of dollars for sellers, but they're still relatively untapped with a lot of potential. Now, I've generated over $3 million personally with print-on-demand, and I own a fulfillment center that has shipped out hundreds of thousands of print-on-demand products. So when I tell you that these are 5 of the best print-on-demand products, I mean it. Now, can I say that you'll have these same results? Absolutely not. I don't know you, your work experience, your luck, all the things, but I'm going to share with you some things that are definitely working it. So let's get into it. The first product that I want to share with you are cutting boards. I've talked about cutting boards in some other videos. They are crushing. Here's a product I see, cutting boards. It has all the different states on here for different things, so it's a little bit more effort. But if you look, this is generating, according to Jungle Scout, $210,000 a month in sales. It looks like they're selling about 14,000 units a month. Here's another example. This one is a cutting board with a monogram and kind of the anniversary situation, and that's doing $35,000 a month in revenue with 1,252 units being sold per month. Here is another example. This one's doing just under $50,000 a month, recipe for a best friend, and then they've done the same thing for 5, 10, 15 of these different things all put on one. Now this is a little bit different because it has the utensils and stuff, but it doesn't really matter. I think people just want kind of the unique gifts, and this is going to be way less competitive than some other products. I mean, I still love things like mugs and shirts and things like that, but cutting boards have a ton of potential. On Etsy, they can really crush it too, and there's just not as many people out there. So for suppliers, of course, I'm going to say Custom Happy has been doing a lot of cutting boards and they do really well. So I would say use Custom Happy. There's really good pricing right now, and there's just so many different ways you can go with these cutting boards. So this is definitely a great option. Product number 2. The next product we're going to talk about are skinny tumblers. I haven't talked about these a lot, but we just added them to Custom Happy, and these can do really well. So let me show you a couple of examples. First, we have this one that looks like it's doing $22,000 a month in revenue. And this, I think, is a playoff off of a show. It looks like they've kind of skirted by with the trademark stuff. You don't need to kind of do this kind of thing, but $22,000 a month. And it looks like, according to Jungle Scout, it's doing over 1,000 units per month. Another example here is the Aquanet kind of play on the popular old hairspray. Simple design, $8,000 a month in sales. Here is another example. This one I've seen all over TikTok. This one might be a little bit more complicated, to be fair, but I wanted to show you $7,600 a month on this one. And this kind of Tumblr look is just more popular now. We have this one should have come with a warning. So this one is $5,557 a month in revenue. And then this one, if you're going to be salty, bring the tequila. This one, $1,200 a month in revenue. So these are all doing pretty well. And when I search for funny skinny tumbler, there's only 508 results. When you compare to something like funny tumbler, there are over 20,000 results for that. So there's a lot less competition. It's kind of a trendy little look, and skinny tumblers are doing really well. So I'll link you to, there's going to be a Custom Happy listing for this as well. We just launched them and already they're doing really well. Okay, the next product I want to talk about are those acrylic song plaques. I've mentioned them on a couple videos before, and they can crush it. If you look on Amazon, there's only 330 results when you look for acrylic song plaque, first of all, but then they crush it. So let me show you here on Everbee, for example. I'm going to go through and show you some of the ones that are doing well. First product we have here, it looks like it's doing $18,000 a month in revenue. And then when you look at the picture here, it's just someone has been able to upload a picture of the couple in this instance, the name of the song, and then it just looks like a song is playing. I mean, you guys, I see these all the time. You can see on Everbee, as we scroll down, home, these are showing, and they're all very similar. I see $18,500 a month, $18,120 a month, $12,000 a month, $10,000 a month, and there's just not that much competition for these things, and people just absolutely love them. So if you could think of some cool ways to stand out, I think that this could be a really great product for you. And then this is available on Custom Happy, which I'll link to that too. They just have exceptional reviews and this is a product that just does not have a lot of competition. The next product we're going to cover are picture frames. So I was looking through my Amazon best-selling products. Picture frames were one of them. Looks like it sells $5,307 a month in sales, and this is a wedding one. So it has the name of whoever got married or wedding day with the date. That one looks really good. Another one that I saw here for Father's Day. This isn't the exact photo frame that Custom Happy sells, which that one I will link to, but I don't really think what the frame looks like as much as the kind of sentiment. And so in this example, we've got one for fathers that is doing really well. In fact, if you look, it says 2,074 reviews just for this particular item for the Father's Day frame. And then we have another Father's Day one, 11 reviews for this. And this one looks to be doing really well too. This is kind of the similar kind of format that the Custom Happy frames are. So there are lots of different frames that do really well. But the thing is, there's not as much competition for the frames as there are for some of the more kind of popular products, especially as you kind of niche things out. So maybe father and daughter, there might be some competition there. But if you go for like Papa or Gigi or things like that, kind of go into more, I know Gigi's for women, but you go more into the niches, there's a lot more potential. So don't rule out picture frames. And then number 5, this is last, but it's definitely not least. This is actually one of my best products for the last holiday season is teddy bears. Teddy bears crush. They do so well. And you can do so many different things with them. So here is one example of a teddy bear where it's just people can add their text to it. That one looks like it's doing $18,000 a month in revenue. So here, that's one example. Another example here, $6,200 a month in revenue, just shoddy, you find. I think I've shown this example before, but Valentine's Day is coming up. This kind of like funny thing could do so well. Here's another example. This one, you could also just do custom text, $3,600 a month. This also does well for baby shower favors or I miss you gifts. I mean, teddy bears do so well, and there's really not that much competition. And teddy bears, you can do Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's Day, birthday gifts. Everyone loves receiving these in the mail. I've been seeing them fly out the door at Custom Happy. So don't underestimate teddy bears. You can also charge more for them, and there's pretty good profit margin. So teddy bears for sure. So there you have it, 5 of the best print-on-demand products to sell in 2025. There's more, of course, and maybe I'll make more videos on these, but those ones have been doing really well. I see sales for them in my own stores, and dude, they crush. That said, here's the thing. Knowing what to sell, of course, is only half of the battle. In order to get consistent sales and potentially make money with print on demand, you need to know also which platforms are going to work best for each product, how you can create your listings to actually make sure that they get found, how to price your products for maximum profit, how you can scale without spending money on ads, and then a lot more. So that's why I did put together a free training that shows you my system for building a profitable print-on-demand business in 2025. So just click the first link in the description and you can register for it and watch it there. So in there, I'm going to walk you through a simple, beginner-friendly model that is easy to start for most people, requires zero special skills or creativity. So again, click the link in the description, reserve your spot for the free webinar. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.